Hey y'all, my name is Danielle and welcome to my channel, Sign Danny J. Today I want to talk to you about planning your next year. I believe that you're on time, you're too late. If you're early, you are on time. If you are late, you are left behind. It's important to apply this principle when it comes to our life. And as the year is wrapping up, we're in now November of 2025, going into 2026. This really should be something that you do at the end of every year, preparing for the year that is to follow. So, although we're in 2025, planning for 2026, this can apply to whatever year that you are seeing this now. I've never been the type for New Year's resolutions. I think personally that they are unwise because why do I have to wait until the next year for me to do a change? Whatever time that I'm encountering the knowledge that's making me better or to know better, what better time than now to make the change? So that's my perspective when it comes to things like that. Before you end the year, I personally believe that at the end of every year, you should take at least a week to go on ahead and start thinking about your life. Think about your life and the areas that need to be improved, like your personal life, your character, your growth, your spiritual growth, your money, your relationships. These are things that need to be set in place prior to the year that you will be entering. You don't want the next year to catch you with your pants down. You don't know what to do. You have nothing in place. You don't even have a resolution. And then you're just winging it. And that's the lie that we tell ourselves that will start January 1st. By the time January 1st comes, you're already too late. So, one of the things that we need to do in order to make a change in our lives is first things first. That we need to do in order to make a change in our lives is first things first. Do not wait until another time in order to change. The biggest mistake that we can make is to wait till tomorrow to kick things down the road, and then by the time you're ready to face it, it becomes too overwhelming because you pushed everything and kicked everything down the road. And now they're compiling, there are different goals that you have in mind, there are different targets and projects that you want to tackle, but you waited too far down the road to do it. So now it's like, all right, what do I address first? Do I address my finances? Do I address family? Do I address relationship? Do I address school? Like whatever that may look like. So first things first, start now. Just start now. It don't got to be January 1st to start. Just start now. So that way you don't have to be in the realm of resolutions. I remember hearing this statistic that when people start their New Year's resolutions by February, everything that they have planned has fallen to shambles because they were not consistent. Don't do resolutions. If you are hooking your resolutions in a specific goal and into a why, then you can keep going. But first, there has to be a level of awareness and soul work in order for you to stay true to your resolutions or your targets. I don't even call them resolutions, because we've overused the word, it's so trite. It just lost its impact with me anyway. I don't know how anybody else feels, but resolutions has lost its impact with me. So this is a video essentially to let you know or to help you in areas of starting to reshape your life. Reshaping your life, it's a slow burn and it's definitely something that you build on, but getting into the habit of assessing different areas in your life, even in your spiritual life, you can embark on becoming a better human being. You can work on becoming because you are in constant reflection. This is the way of the successful, which is to constantly be in a state of reflection and assessing and modifying and reflection, like just constant reflection, assessment, modification, reflection, assessment, like just constantly do that and look at the areas of your life that you don't like, learning to face the truth. That's another thing. Learn to face the truth. A lot of us have not changed because we are still lying to ourselves. We're still in a mode of denial, like, oh, it's not that bad, or I'll change another time. When you get those things into your system of your subconscious of things not being that bad, you're never going to change. Change has to be something that you want. No one can change for you. And the only way for you to change is if you decide that it's that bad. Yeah, you have to decide that it's that bad because no one's going to change for you. You cannot blame circumstances. You cannot shift responsibility to other people. You are the one that decides the trajectory of your life, and whatever thing that you surrender to, that is where it will go. For example, if you are a Christian and you are highly spiritual, you understand that when you surrender your life to God, He will take you into places that you never thought could even be possible because you surrendered. But first, it has to be a decision to surrender. You have to decide to surrender. You have to decide that, okay, this is the life, this is the last time I'm going to live my life like this. This is the last time that my bank account is going to be on negative. This is the last time that I'm going to give other people power over my time. This is the last time that I'm not going to feed myself in the morning and everyone else gets a piece of me, that by the time I get some time to myself, I'm depleted. This is the last time. You have to be fed up with being fed up and going through the same cycles over and over, like the same behaviors over and over, the same situations over and over. You have to decide that no, this is where it ends. It ends with me and it ends right now. That doesn't mean that it's going to change overnight. But once you decide, you will see that the circumstances literally bow to your decisions. That's the best way I can describe it, because I remember time and time again that when I'm doing something, and you could ask my husband, when I decide to do something, somehow, some way, opportunities just start opening, or I come across something in my phone and I take it as an opportunity, or I am at the right place at the right time, or Holy Spirit tells me to do certain things, and then the opportunity opens for me to get a specific thing done. Don't underestimate the power of your decision. When you decide this is the last time, I'm not doing anything else, I'm not going to go for anything else, this is the last time, situations and circumstances literally bend to your decision. Even the opposition. Like, what people don't understand is that once your decision is made, when the circumstances bend and opposition comes into your way, that's circumstances bending to your decision. When you overcome, when you decide, okay, I'm not going to allow even this opposition to get in my way. I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to get through it. I'm not going to procrastinate. I'm going to journal the way I need to. I'm going to start that business. I'm going to start that YouTube channel. Hello, start that YouTube channel. Doing things in spite of circumstances. That is the power that you have as a person, as a human living, a human being. Don't allow circumstance to be the reason why you don't do something. And I know it's tough to hear because it's like, oh, but I need to pay this, I need to do that, I need to do this. But when you really assess, it doesn't even have to be a grandiose gesture of a financial whatever. $1, $2, $5, $6. These are things that we spend on the daily when we're buying a cup of coffee. Starbucks, where I live, for a small, it's at least $5. Making that financial decision to take all the money that you would have spent on Starbucks and start investing in the stock market, that alone will improve your situation. And again, things will not change overnight. Things are a process, but you have to commit to your becoming, commit to your growth. Do not allow the year to end without a plan. Don't allow things to be happening to you, because now you are without excuse. You have too much power. You have too much. Do you understand? You have too much power for you to allow circumstance to be your master. You have too much power to allow time even to be your master. When you take the time to sit down and take inventory, taking inventory meaning what is going on in the inside of me? Who do I want to be? How do I want to present myself to the world? And there you can start making your decisions. Is what I'm doing in line with who I want to be? If you're a person that likes to, that doesn't, that that commits to something, then falls through, or you say you're going to be there but you never do, you have built a reputation by your decision to not be a person of your word. Not only will other people not believe you, but you will not believe you. So that when you say that I do not want to be this type of person, are you saying it with conviction? Are we saying this with conviction? You understand what I'm saying? You have to start being a person of your word so that when you say something, you can believe you. Not even you, not even other people, you can believe you. I remember I made this decision a very long time ago, that because I want to believe myself when I'm praying to the Lord about a specific thing, I am very careful with my words. So I never say things that I don't mean. My husband knows, and even I know, my kids know, when I say something, I mean it. And that is a small price to pay, being consistent with myself, so that when I pray, my mind isn't like, do I really believe it? Do I really want? You understand what I'm saying? When I go to the Lord in prayer, my mind believes my heart, believes my spirit. My mind, my soul, my body, my spirit are in alignment. So when I am in alignment, I have the power to push things through. I have the power to be a force, because everything is saying the same thing. Are your actions congruent with what you say? And it might not be it. I say it's a small price to pay, but it's also a very big decision to make, but a big decision to make in those small instances throughout your day. Even if you don't complete a specific task, when you sit down to start doing the task, you start building a relationship with yourself. You start saying to yourself, self, I believe you when you say what you're going to say. You have a hearty and healthy relationship with yourself. And that way you can instill a habit of self-respect, that when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. You command respect when your actions are congruent with what you say. And within yourself, are your actions congruent with what you say? And is what you're saying congruent with how you're thinking? If you constantly don't mean what you say, when you finally want to say something, you don't You're already betraying yourself out here. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to be in a habit of betrayal. So before I leave, I want us to get in the habit of doing what we say. So assess our year. I'm going to give you 6 different areas of assessment to not only grade yourself, but questions that you need to ask yourself when you are sitting down and planning your year. Number 1, spiritual life, your passion for God or whatever spirituality that it is that you are um, embarking. What do you know now that you didn't know January 1st, 2025? Your character. Inside, under spiritual life, your character. Can you say that you're improving in your character? Create a scale. Are you useful to your society, to your community, to your friends, to your family? Are you useful? Second area, mental development and your capacity. What did you do to develop your mind? Did you read any books? Did you acquire useful information? What do you know about mindsets? Is the mindset that you have now useful to where you want to be or where you want to go? Are you still carrying societal views on anything or into your spirituality or Christianity? Your physical health. What's your diet like? Have you been taking care of your body? Have you been careless with your body? You only have one body. By the time this video comes out, it probably would have been a month since one of my friends back home passed away, and she wasn't even 40. She was 39. You don't know when you're going to pass away. You want to make sure that you're doing whatever you can to make sure your diet and the things that you do are conducive to you living your life responsibly. Number 4, assignment. The reason for which God brought you to this world. What's your purpose? Because no purpose is the reason why you're idle. If you have too much time on your hands, that means you're not working towards purpose, which means that you have more time to get into nonsense, which means that you could probably be tied up in something that's wasting your time completely. Are you being responsible with the time that you have? Your level of commitment and your diligence. Are you committed to understanding your assignment if you know it? If you don't know it, are you committed to knowing it? Number 5, finance. What did you do with the money that you were given? Did you spend it? Did you waste it? Did you invest it? What did you do? Did you frivolously throw it away? Number 6, relationships. Marital, academic, business, or purpose/destiny. Do you have useless relationships in your life? Now is not the time to have relationships that waste your time. If you have lifelong partners, what are they contributing? And what are you contributing? Who did you give access to this year that didn't need the access? Whose presence destroyed your productivity? Who did you give access to this year that destroyed your potential for more results? Who should you have given access to this year that would have improved your life? And do you have a relationship, a spiritual relationship with Holy Spirit? And if you can, if you're single and you can afford it, I definitely suggest a retreat. I've done it before, and so much was revealed to me in on that retreat. And the last time I was able to be alone like that was 2020, the beginning of 2020. And that was on my journey of learning how to plan for the year ahead. But now that I have kids, I would always just say, take 5 days. Take 5 days and maybe a block of 2 to 3 hours per day, maybe the time before everybody wakes up or after everyone goes to sleep. Sit down and really assess your time. Assess these areas in your life. I pray this blesses you. Let me know what you've learned, if you've applied it, and save it for future years. If you found this video useful, please save it, like the video, and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications on future videos that I will post and upload. Follow me on Instagram at @DANIJ and check out my website www.signeddanij.com, and I'll see you in the next video.